Yes, so guys, and welcome to something a little bit different on the channel, and that is an investing experiment. Now, this is going to be a two-part series, I guess. One where I invest, two where I sell. Hey you! Would you like some cheap and reliable coins? Well, don't worry, because I've got you a place. Make sure to head over to FIFA Coin Zone HotSwazLand.com and use discount code FLAIR for 2% off. Or, what you could do, which is a little bit more reasonable, is use your Amazon Prime or $4.99 subscription over on my Twitch channel. Now you may ask, why would you want to do that? That's a pretty good question. I've got you sorted. Basically, you get a daily trading guide. And what if I've got some questions? Twitter DM, Twitch DM, email, business email, you name it. Thanks for watching, and make sure to enjoy the video. Now, today's series is going to be on Premier League Silvers. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be investing 1 million coins into Premier League Silvers. So, we'll obviously invest that until we're down to like 340k. And the reason I'm going with Premier League Silvers is because I believe a lot of people are going to complete the Premier League SBC over and over again. Now, we have not been given the Premier League SBC packs yet, but I do believe we're going to get them down the line. In all fairness, for this investment to work, we're going to have to get them down the line. But I'm going to make a prediction of us getting them because of what we had in previous team seasons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go invest 1 million coins into silvers using the Premier League SBCs that are necessary. For example, you guys know that Cardiff are super expensive. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy lots of Cardiff players because once we get the League SBCs, people are going to do these League SBCs over and over again. But Cardiff players aren't going to get packed because the silvers and these gold upgrade or these league upgrades are gold only. So people are going to keep doing the league, but they're not going to get the silvers, so people are going to have to buy Cardiff players. And this is just taking Cardiff players off and off the market. Because they're repeatable, you know, they're being done so much more than last year. And this worked really well with last year. For example, Sampdoria, left back, right back, and centre backs banged last year. And the SBC wasn't even repeatable, as in the league SBC. So that is going to be the plan of action. I'm going to be investing in a mixture of Man City midfielders, left backs, Cardiff left backs, right backs, goalkeepers, and centre mids. Wolves left wing backs and centre mids, and maybe a few Leicester goalkeepers. Basically, just the guys who are expensive for League SBCs, but aren't gold. Also, maybe Arsenal strikers. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to go and pick up the players. Now, I'm going to pick up the players like how I would buy players with the silver method. So basically, I have like a set price I want to pay for them. So for example, Arsenal strikers, as you guys know, you're not going to be using Lacazette in these SBCs, so he'll hopefully get more and more expensive. Now, I will be going unassigned. If you don't know what unassigned is, it's basically where you buy players to the extent, and basically when you buy players but don't store them in the club as such. And yeah, that's basically going to be the plan of action. So, for example, goalkeepers are actually getting quite cheap right now. And that's because of the mix pack we had yesterday in the SBC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up the investments a little bit. I'll probably pick up a fair few of these guys. And again, I'll be holding on to these until EA drop the League SBCs. And when they drop the League SBC packs, they should start rising. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, start doing a little bit of investing. And I'll show you guys once we manage to go and buy a bunch of cards. So the reason why I'm investing in these right now is actually pretty decent is because I think a lot of people anticipated the League SBC. So the reason why now is a really good time to invest in them is because people have probably saved up loads and loads of packs for the Premier League team in season, including election packs and mixed packs. So as a result, which means these sort of players are going to get flooded. Like if I kept on looking at Cardiff left backs, they're getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, which is really good because, again, yes, I guess theoretically you could say, well, if you held off a little bit longer, they'd get cheaper. You know, I think honestly they're just at that price where they're worth buying. So, you know, these players are really, really good to buy right now because you'll see that, the team of season was dropped 20 minutes ago, and a lot of these cards are going to be listed as of the last 20 minutes. And again, keep an undercount. So now again is a really, really good time to buy. And by the time this is uploaded, probably in the morning, they'll still probably be relatively cheap, to be honest. But obviously right now, when in the thick of people opening packs, it's always going to be a little bit better. But again, you're seeing that these have been listed in the last 20 minutes. Wait for your free prices. Left back and right backs, I'm trying to pick up for 7.5k and under from Cardiff. Goalkeepers trying to go 8k and under. Centre mids, I'll be trying to go for 2.5k and under. Moving over to the right wings, I'll be trying to get for this guy who we even thought was going to get team of season. I'm going to try and get him for about 8k and under, which, as you can see, is starting to happen. And again, they're just continuously being undercut. So again, we'll continue buying a few more players and then give you some more updates on what we've managed to go out and buy. In fact, actually, let me go and show you the transfer list quickly. So, on the transfer list, as you see, as soon as I get these players, we're just sending them over. We're not quite going unassigned yet. And in all fairness, if I don't have to go unassigned, I won't do it. But yeah, here are a few cards. As I say, trying to get these for under 8, 8.5 for a few of them. And then the left backs are trying to get a 7.5 and under. What I kind of realised is it'd actually be a little bit easier if I just walk you through literally my whole buy price for these. So I guess we'll start off at the top with Arsenal strikers. So Arsenal strikers, my buy price for these is 3k. The reason for this, again, because there's no Arsenal players in packs. Then move underway with Cardiff goalkeepers. Again, my buy price for these is about 8k, so any of them pop up. Then move underway with left and right backs. The buy price of these is 7.5k. Then move underway with the centre backs. Buy price is about 6k-ish. Then move underway with the CDMs. All of these buy price is going to be about 2k. We then have the right wings, which again, buy price is about 7 to 7.5k. I'll pay 7 to it, it's not the end of the world. And again, whenever players pop up for these sort of prices, we'll go and buy them. We'll also make sure we have a little bit of a mix, so I'll make sure I won't go all on the right wing. We then move over left wings. Buy price on these is about 3k. Nope, nothing popping up right there. My next players we go for is going to be Leicester goalkeepers. My buy price on these are going to be about 3.5k. Again, some of these are a little bit adjusted off of the seal method, but quite a lot of them are very similar. Left backs of these I'll pay up to about 1.7k. Obviously, with the team of the season, Man City's been absolutely gutted of like players actually in packs for them, because of course they don't have Fernandinho, they don't have Bernardo, they don't have Laporte. You know, this team's been absolutely gutted. So to actually do these guys League SBC is extremely, extremely awkward. So I'll pay a little bit more. And the midfielders are going to pay somewhere, honestly, around about 9k for them. 8k is ideal. And there you go, 8k is ideal, but this is kind of what the plan of action I'll pay for these. And again, the reason for these guys have like a 20k price range. It is very, very hard, in fact, to do the what's it called, the Man City SBC without these players. And again, I don't really expect them being resupplied, so I probably will go and pick a bunch of these up for 8k. But you can see some of them are still being listed a little bit cheaper. That can be again the French CDM and the Phil Fodens. So there's that. We're now going to head through to the Man United. Man United's okay, but the problem is they have gold alternatives in the two positions you want to buy. You want to get striker, which is a bronze guy, and right back, which is Dalot. Now, of course, they have Valencia and Rashford in these, so when they do have player packs, you know, arguably both of them will go and get packed. We then know to send it back to Foyth for about 4k. The reason being a little bit hesitant on that is because of obviously matey boy Sanchez being put in packs a little bit. Then we head over to left and right backs. These aren't too bad. You can go and pay about 2k for these. You'll see a fair few are actually going to pop up for these. These are actually really good because Matt Doherty, I don't know why I said it like that, actually isn't in packs. So these are quite important because you can play one in left back and one in right wing back. So I'm probably going to pick up loads and loads of these. A bit again, the silver and bronze. Then move underway to centre mids. Now that matey boy Moutinho is back in packs, probably we don't want to be paying much more than 4k for these. And there you go. So a bunch of those I'll pick up. In fact, that one for 3k. These are normally easy to sell for 5 to 6k. Give it Monday. So again, I could be holding on to these guys for about 2 days, 3 days, or whatever. But yeah, I'm just going to walk you through my shopping list as such, and then we'll pick up a mixture of them. Size won't be too bad to pick up if he wants to pop up. No, it isn't. Strikers. Now, strikers would be brilliant, but they're never actually in packs. That's because either they're extremely rare or they're transferred. So that is that for the Premier League. You see the shopping list of about 10, 15 filters, but probably between about 30 players because of multiple players popping up for multiple different filters. So there you go. That's my shopping list. Again, we'll keep you up to date with a bunch of the cards we managed to go. So, as you guys can see right here, our final deal has literally just been won, and we've spent just over 1 million coins. We've spent actually 1,200,000 coins or something like that, or 1,001k. So, yeah, it's not looking too bad. We got our investments in an absolute plethora of things. You can see that I can actually show you every single card we bought. Now, I will go and crunch the numbers on these in a sec, like, for example, how many of these I've bought. Won't exactly find too many averages. I just tell you the going rate. One thing I'll say as well, I start buying them on... When I start buying them? On Friday evening, and then now bought them on Saturday morning, just because everyone went up a little bit, so I was like, okay, give it in the morning. And they've banged so bad, like so well. These I bought for those 7 8 are already all 11k, so theoretically I've already done pretty well. All the Fodens of that are all up to about 10, 11k, so, you know, everything's already doing extremely, extremely well. And, you know, again, these left and right backs are already up to about 12k apiece. These are all up to about 4k. Like, they've already done very well. In all fairness, I could probably go sell them all and probably make about 300-400k already. But that's not the plan of action. Plan of action will be a hold on to them until the League SBC. But, yeah, I just want to show you guys that we've gone and bought... gone and bought all our players. And, as I said, we'll go and find how many of each we bought, and then wrap up the video. So the reason what I kind of want to do was not be unassigned to the extent where I can go and show you every player. So that's why we've gone and you know, won a few players on bids, even though it's a little bit more unconventional. But you can see I have a pretty big split between Cardiff, Wolves, and Man City players, and a few Leicester. So there you go. There's that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go add up and yeah, see what we've managed to get for 1 million coins. Okay, so I have gone through and added up all the players on the transfer targets, transfer list, and in the unassigned, and we have got a list, and it's pretty decent. So there again, this is our 1 million coin investment. So We're going to start off with Cardiff. Cardiff centre-backs, I've got 8 of them for like an average of 8-9k. Cardiff goalkeepers, I've got 11 of them for an average of about 8-9k, I'm pretty sure again. Left-backs, I have 7 of them, averaging about 9-10k. Right-backs, again, I've got 3 of them, averaging about 9-10k again. Centre-mids, I've got 3 of them, averaging 2.5k. CDMs, I've got 1 of them, averaging 2.5k. Right-wings, I've got 28 of them, averaging, I imagine, about 9k. Left wings, I've got 1 of them. I imagine I would have picked them up for 4k normally. And that is Cardiff done. Then heading over to Man City. Man City, we've got 18 of the cams, all Phil Fodens, averaging out about 9k. We've got 12 of the left backs, Zinchenko, averaging out about 2k. 4 CDMs, averaging out about 9k again. Then Man United right backs, got 7 of them averaging about 2.5k. Then we have the Spurs, we've got 2 centre backs averaging about 4k. Then we head over to Wolves, we've got 30 left wing backs averaging about 2.5k. 1 centre mid, I think we got for about 3k. Then we've got Leicester goalkeepers, got 13 averaging about 2k, and Arsenal strikers averaging about 3k. One thing I'll actually do as well, I'll walk you through why I've gone for specific players. So Cardiff, obviously, well, all of these, as you guys know, once again, are used in League SBCs, which I think are going to be heavily done over as soon as the League SBC packs are dropped. Obviously, Cardiff have a very rare team in general, a lot of silvers, I think they got about 4 goals, so that's why near enough every Cardiff player has been picked. Man City cams, so the reason I've gone with Phil Foden as a Man City cam is a 4-3-3 formation, and the thing you understand about Man City is not only is it quite a rare team in the first place, and the midfielders are used, so many players are out of packs. Laporte's out of packs, Edison is out of packs, Bernardo Silva's out of packs, Sterling's out of packs. So, you know, I don't know if I said Fernandinho, you know, there's just so many players out of packs that there'll be even more pressure to use the Man City centre mids as such. So, because already, unless you want to use Fernandinho or De Bruyne, you are literally having to use one of these centre mids, because there's also not enough strikers. There's only 1 striker, and obviously you're going to play him up top. So yeah, it's quite a rare team as such. So that's what I've done the Man City. Man United right backs. Reason going with the right back, their only other right back is Valencia. It's a little bit risky because upgrade packs may flood Valencia. Then head over to Spurs centre backs. Obviously, you know, Spurs do have a lack of centre backs because you have Alderweireld, Vertonghen and Sanchez, all very high rated, so that's why Foyth comes into it. Wolves left wing backs, although they have Johnny Doherty, don't know why I said it like that, is going to be out of packs. Therefore, you're going to use the left wing back at right wing back because the other right wing backs are super expensive. Centre mids, again, there's only 2 gold centre mids, so you have to use one of the bronze or the silvers. Then over to Leicester goalkeepers. The only other goalkeepers other than Schmeichel are silver, so I've got to pick them all up. And Arsenal strikers, again, both Lacazette and Aubameyang aren't in packs. I mean, you'd be a brave man to use either in the SBC anyway, so I have gone and got 2 of them. Actually, one thing, I've just realised I've done the numbers without adding what is in the club. So I guess I'll go through the club quickly then. Because I just remembered, I was like, I swear I have Dennis Suarez. So I guess you could add 1 to each of those numbers, but I'll walk you through the club where we have one-offs. Dennis Suarez, honestly, you could probably flip him for about 7k right now, but I might as well hold on to him and keep him in the experiment. Going for 1k, always get loads of good deals on the strikers from Arsenal because people convert them and then forget about converting them. Cunningham, worth about 9k. Size, I've already bought for about 5. I don't know. Wow, both under. Morrison got for 6. Mangala got for 6.4. Cody, this guy again is an amazing deal. I could flip him for about 10k right now, but going for 3.6. Foden got for 7. This guy got for 8.5. Delort got for 2.3. This guy got for 2.5. Bennett got for 7.5. Zinchenko. This actually gives you just a rough idea of what the average I bought them for, to be honest. So yeah, the numbers I showed you earlier, there's actually a +1 on, well, obviously every single player you see right here. So, but I guess we can use this to show you what we bought them for. But yeah, as you can see, I've got a fair few players. You know, obviously, and what I've tried to do is split it around. I could probably have got loads of Man City centre mids yesterday, but I was like, well, I've probably already spent, I mean, you know, buying 8k, probably already spent 300k on them, so I just wanted to spread it out a little bit. And even if you're doing that within a club, you know, if you're doing Cardiff players, you know, do spread it between right backs, left backs, goalkeepers, and right wings. Don't just all go right wings. So that is that. That is the end of the investing part of the million coin investment. The next episode you'll see of this will be when we're selling on, and we'll probably be post of them dropping the league upgrades. If the league upgrades are Monday, you'll probably see this Monday evening or whatever as such, because I don't think I'll be in a hurry until those league upgrades. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. You know, hopefully it's very applicable to you guys. Again, if any of those silvers are the same price as I kind of bought them for, do feel free to invest in them. I do back this as a very good investment. Part why I've decided to make this mini 2-part, I guess series as such. If this goes down well as well, I'm I'm more than happy to bang out a 1 million coin investment or 500k. Maybe if you have any suggestions, do jump down below. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I shall see you guys in another video.